Days, weekday mornings, 10 o'clock Pacific time. We get on here and do a live stream called the Keyboard Cat Vibe Show. The universe is all about its vibe. We all know that. So we're going to we'll stand by here and get some people on board, and then we're going to have our session where we can forget our troubles and not look forward to anything bad and just indulge in the vibration of the universe. And it starts with this. Thank you for joining us. As we do every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time, we get going here on a live stream, which is a new thing to an old guy like me. When, I was doing business and making art long before there was an internet. So without an internet, you could not really live stream unless you just let somebody watch you. Put a hole in your door and let somebody just watch you. It's sort of like we like to get likes. So to bring you up to speed a little bit, we call this the Keyboard Cat Vibe Show because I am the guy that owns Keyboard Cat, and I made the original video in 1984, many years ago. And then there was no internet then or any of that baloney, and no YouTube. And so then much later, like in 2007, I loaded that old video onto YouTube, and it started going crazy. By God, it went viral, man. I didn't even know what a meme was. I got interviewed by the people from Fox Television. Not Fox. CNN, the Wolf Blitzer people. Janie Moose interviewed me, and she asked me, "Do you know what a meme is?" And I didn't know, but I had one. And Keyboard Cat was, well, it just came about organically. It came about because it got put up, and people, especially Brad O'Farrell, my friend, I think he's in New York. I don't know. Anyway, it just went viral. It just went crazy. I mean, Ashton Kutcher, you name it, Fox TV, we were getting offers from all over the world, literally, and it went crazy. And so then that has been a big part of my life. But before Keyboard Cat got popular, I was an artist, and I've been one since I was born, pretty much. I was always a little uptight. I started biting my fingernails when I got teeth, which is a good time. And what's Frederick? Frederick? I know a kid named Fred. He's quite a guy. So, yeah, so I am the Keyboard Cat guy, among other things. And so I urge you that if you like anything you see on this stream or in my stuff, that you go to my personal website, which is vast, and it's called charlieschmidt.com. CharlieSchmidt.com. And there's all kinds of stuff on there. I'm a painter, really. I paint. And I went to art school in Japan and got a degree, and, life has been good. It still is. So what do we do on Keyboard Cat Vibe Show is we tune in to the vibration of the universe. When you get down to its irreducible essence, the universe is made up a little teeny grid called it's quarks or quantum mechanics. When I was in prep school, I had to carry my quantum mechanics handbook. I wouldn't even know how to use it now, but I also carried a slide rule on my waist, hung down from my belt in a leather scabbard, and let people know, because I couldn't impress chicks with it because I went to a high school that didn't have chicks. It was just all guys, Jesuit prep school. And so I was trained to be like a scientist or a lawyer or a doctor or something like that. And then I turned out, well, I already was an artist, and some people recognized it and some didn't, but there you go. So what we do on this show is we try and get in touch with the vibration of the universe, those little irreducible sniglets of reality called, well, quantum theory. They're little teeny things. And I guess stuff doesn't get much smaller. There isn't half a quark, I don't think. But anyway, so the universe is all everything in this planet, in this universe. Everything is on tap. When you get into the vibe, when you let your brain go, forget about your brain. It's a liar. It's motivated by ego and all kind of crazy things. And it's a liar, and it doesn't know anything. It thinks things. Your brain, by definition, thinks. So you don't know anything you can't know, and your brain can't know, so it doesn't know. So don't run around thinking it knows and acting on it and getting all upset about something you think it knows, because it doesn't. What knows is your heart. So how do you get in touch with that and the vibration of the quarks? Is you ignore what your brain is saying. It's not going to shut up. It's powered by your ego, which has a huge gasoline supply and stinky breath, dirty feet, piles of wax in its ears. Let that stuff just go by and tune in, touch this, and rub a little and feel the warmth in your chest, and just tell your heart, I certainly mean you no harm or disrespect. I'm sorry I listen to my brain so much. It's really kind of a scoundrel, but let's just enjoy each other's company here for a minute and not even talk about it. Let's just do that. So all of you out there watching this, do this, take this posture, move your head if you have to, like Muhammad Ali, avoiding a punch, float like a butterfly. And then after you do that for a while, you will have your heart's attention, because, I talk to my heart and I say, I know I haven't been listening to you much. I haven't been just enjoying you much. And so here I am asking your mercy and your camaraderie. And then when you listen, really listen and spend some time with this guy, it will talk to you and it will give you some things you can do right away. Picasso said, you're here to find your gift and give it away. So how do you find your gift? Not here. You find it here, and this will tell you what your gift is today. And if it tells you your gift is, don't be afraid. Some people say they're afraid to find out what their gift is because they think then they have to do that every day, all day for the rest of their lives. No, not true. What your gift is what you can contribute right now to peace and harmony. And so your heart will talk to you then, and it will tell you right away. It doesn't have to think about it for a while. It will just tell you right away. Your heart doesn't lie. What you could do today and give it away. Maybe it's a poem for your sister. Maybe it's a batch of cinnamon rolls for your roommate. Maybe it's some push-ups to make the world less ugly. I don't know. But anyway, Frederick in Denmark, we hear you, brother. Okay, you don't have to spam anymore. We got you. We'll just like you less if you keep spamming. So if you want us to really like you, Just join in and listen to your heart. Is your heart telling you to keep doing that? I don't think so. So when you listen to your heart and it tells you what you might do today, and it can be different tomorrow, it will be, then do it today. It doesn't have to take all day. It shouldn't. And then give it away, share it. And when you do that, just see how you think. And when you're doing that, you're not focusing on your problems, past, present, or future. You're just thinking of what you can do. Your heart's giving you a little clue of what you can do to help heal this place. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Let's listen to the song again, and then we will. Let's do the song with the plush toy, and then we'll look at a clip, a pretty good one or two. Here we go. Fasten your seatbelt. Can we hear a round of applause from that? Thank you. And was some of it funny? This is my sound machine I got on Amazon. I am definitely loving it. So let's go to clips. This is a clip part of the show. Somebody asked me yesterday, what's my favorite cup? This one's pretty good. It's all white. White isn't my favorite color. Blue is, but that's all right. Okay, so is everybody there? Yeah, okay, we're still here. So let's look at a clip. If you already feel just perfect, then just get busy. But if you don't, then there's some room for improvement. Then stick around and we'll show you how to do that. We'll do it with you. I do it every day because I want to feel better. Here's a little thing we called The History of Keyboard Cat, the Charlie Schmidt story. I think it was, I shot it and my friend Ben edited it. So here you go.
I'm Charlie Schmidt. I'm Charlie Schmidt. I live in Spokane. I'm Charlie Schmidt. I live in Spokane, Washington, and I have a crew of one.
Well, I also use these dudes. You guys ready? Hey, Benny. You got that camera ready to go? Lock her down, dude. Hey, where's White? Hey, get a life, dude. We're ready to roll. Grab your socks. Get that tripod. Now, it was the single video keyboard cat that catapulted this whole thing of mine into high gear. Well, I started making viral videos before the internet or before YouTube or any of that kind of stuff, like in the 80s, primarily as a way of relieving my own boredom. At the time, I was unemployed. I had no money. It was cold out. The furnace was completely off. It was cold in there. And like I say, I had no money, but I did have a camera and a keyboard and a cat. And so I did what I could with what I had then. And I'm glad now that I did. And that's the formula really that I attempt to follow every day. And I really wasn't trying to accomplish anything big by making that stuff. I just was playing around. Hey dude, you can see from the list there that we got a lot of stuff to do today. So if you just want to hop to it, you could sort out that spray paint over there, There's a number of things you could do, but that would be a good place to start. I made these videos in the 70s and 80s, and they were fine and wonderful, and people around here liked them, but it was just hard to get them out anywhere because you'd have to make VHS dubs and get addresses and mail them to people and then talk to them and if they liked it. And, I mean, it was just impossible to play that game. Dude, you gotta wake up, put some perk to your smirk. Let's go. With the advent of YouTube, you can skip all that stuff and just go straight from your kitchen table to the globe. Tuffy, listen, look at the list. You see anything on there that you want to do? Get going, man. All that spray paint over there needs to be sorted out. And now that it's like this, I'm sort of, like, it's really good. Hey, you think you guys could just quit drinking beer long enough to look at the schedule and see what's going on today? I guess if someone were to ask me how do you make a viral video, I would say it's how you make anything else that hooks up with the culture, and that's that all you can do is do what you love to do the most and do it full blast. I mean, pedal to the metal and hope for the best. Whoa, I better put this away before the cops get here. You think you could get the camera loaded and let's go? Hey, mister. This is my bento. You're not getting anything done on the spray paint thing. Look at this mess. My ultimate dream of all times would be to get on Family Feud. What are you doing with my driver's license? He's a good boy. He's the keyboard cat. Why you got my driver's license? What are you doing with my car keys? Be true to your DNA. That's what I'm trying to do. At least most of the time. Be true to your DNA. Hi-ya! It's kind of a room of things that you might not normally see. Awesome toys, a shark fin, invisible woman, a pig's hoof, old pachinko machine, mannequins, etc. Stuff, I guess. Would you move the tripod over just a little bit? This actually is an old school binary system. Pulling stuff down the street with your car is about as good as it gets. If you want to see weird, just be it.
So there you go. I did put up a video yesterday on YouTube. I don't know if I can find it. That's my website. What about all that stuff? So I think maybe for lack of more beneficial things to say or do, I think we're going to go and visit with Keyboard Cat 4.0, who lives here now. His name is Presley. He's not much good around the piano, although he is taking daily piano lessons, which are costing me a fair amount of money. So I look like I've been crying. No? Hey, I know what. Here's a picture of when I was just freshly back from Japan and out of art school. Pretty young looking. And then here I am I had a Harley Davidson 1947 Knucklehead. Here's another Harley picture. It was a Springer front end, no brakes in the front, suicide shifter, and side shifter. It was cool. Hardtail, no suspension in the back. It's a nice sissy bar, great paint job. There it is by the garage, by my mom and dad's place. I think today the algorithms are being cruel. Hey, thanks. Lucas is going to the bathroom. Well, we won't watch. And here I am, more in my punk rock phase. I think I still have that coat, or one a lot like it. It's right there. Yeah. And here this is pretty cool. This is an abandoned little vehicle in Rome that I was being cool next to, just kind of like, yeah, man. Look at that. I mean, is that a man in his rig or what? That's my whip. Anybody out there? I think everybody's asleep. Well, remember to give us a like and a subscribe. And look at that. What else? Here's a cover from a CD I made years ago, music called Fondue, and it's called Before and After. And I was pretty much the whole band, which I like to do. And here, this one's cool. This is me and some of my long lost relatives in Italy. This is in Italy near the Adriatic Sea. Back there is the Adriatic Sea, but you can't tell. And those are my relatives. These guys over here are blood relatives of mine, the Tancredis. And if you look up Tancredi artist in the Google world, you will find that there have been some famous Tancredi art making people along the line. So look that up. Tancredi. I have Tancredi blood in me. And there we are. We'd been drinking some wine and they were making pizza in an outdoor oven. That was Italy, really, really without electricity out here on this farm. And here's something really cool. That's Andy Warhol in the kitchen with Debbie Harry, Blondie, at a soup kitchen helping feed the poor, which Andy did, and I guess Blondie did too. It looks like they might be serving him glasses of wine. I'm not so sure if that's the action or not. Okay, well, give us a last minute like. I think we're just gonna let the algorithm win this one. It's Charlie 0, algorithm 4. And we'll just live with it. We'll just do our best. And give us a like before I sign off. And subscribe if you haven't. And thank you so much for being here. Pretty good.